Welcome to the show, millennials. This shirt is unbuttoned. One button too far. But I don't care. Welcome to the stream, millennials, non-millennials, business owners, college students. I'll talk to everybody. Yeah, if most people don't watch this live, but if you're from Instagram, let me know in the comments or in chat. Yeah, about this mug. I have watched The Office. A lot of people ask me where I got this mug. I watched it once. You know, it's okay, but a lot of people, I know people that watch it like dozens of times, and to me, that's just a, you know, it's like a huge waste of time. You know, you're not expanding your mind. But yeah, honestly, this is true story. I would not have bought this mug otherwise. I got it for 75 cents in a thrift store. And it's perfect. It's totally new. Got some tea in there right now. I just showered. That's why my hair is kind of wet. But yeah, welcome to the stream. I don't have a script written out here. I felt like it was just kind of cringy, and it didn't give me the amount of flexibility that I wanted to. Made me feel like, you know, it wasn't natural. And I'll have scripts for videos that I make, but not, you know, not something informal like this. But anyway, God, this shirt looks absolutely atrocious. But I'm rocking it, so I don't care. Neck's too small. Making them gains. Anyway, so I was reading a book today, and it was by Grant Cardone, and this part just really stuck out to me. It was be obsessed or be average. I read that a lot on loop when I'm driving or whatever. And one actual line from it, he said that he was talking about energy, and he said that, you know, energy is unlimited, you know. It is infinite. We have a finite amount of money. We have a finite amount of time. Of course, some people have more money than others. But in terms of building a business, your energy is limitless. I mean, there's absolutely no limit. There's not like a wall that you hit where someone, I mean, the only limitation you have is time. But you can super produce, and you can double your productiveness over and over again until you're, you know, a super producer. And so anyway, the quote was, if you're playing poker and you could reload your chips at any time, every hand you could reload your chips, wouldn't you go all in every hand? Yeah, you would. And for those of you not familiar with poker, I guess you won't get this, but if you have infinite chips, you can't lose. So you might as well go all in every hand. And I just thought that was interesting. You know, we don't have like a limit on our energy, but a lot of people act like we do. And it's just an interesting concept. Yeah, so anyway, worked 16 days in a row mowing lawns, my dad's landscaping company. So I'm kind of tired. Background tonight is a child's wallpaper. I'm in my younger brother's room streaming. It was too dark outside. Decided not to have a cigar. Yeah, anyway. He's got a Trump sign behind me. Generally, I lean conservative, but of course I don't agree with everything Trump says. In particular, how he likes his steak is just, it's an absolute atrocity. I think he should be impeached for liking it well done. It's terrible. But anyway, yeah, God, this shirt is... Oh, it's too small for my neck. I didn't realize it's constricting. I've been working arms and shoulders a lot recently. But, yeah, good evening. One thing I was going to mention, I don't know if you guys are like this. Let me know in the comments if you are, and most people don't like watch this live. So it'll be the comments. But I woke up today with a business idea, and I do that a lot. Or like I dream about business ideas. And I don't know if you guys are the same way, but I don't know. It's something I think about a lot. And, ideas are just, they're free, and all that matters is execution. As you've heard me say, plenty of times. But the idea was, I'll share this if anybody wants to look into it. Charge people like $80, and then cut their telemarket. I get a lot of telemarketers on my phone, and if you could figure out a way, there's got to be a way, probably a super simple solution to charge people like $80 to cut like 90% of their telemarketers. I think that that would be wildly successful. And I woke up thinking about it. I don't know exactly the specifics. I haven't looked into it, but I don't know. Ideas are a dime a dozen. Another business idea I had and didn't go anywhere with it was radon testing people's basements. Basically, go door to door or advertise. Probably advertise. I didn't have a lot of luck. I had a friend and I go to door in Lansing. And I went once on my own, but we never really did much with it. Basically, we were going to charge $80 to test people's basement for radon. And a lot of people don't know this, but radon is the number 2 cause of lung cancer in the U.S. But people have no idea if they have radon or not. So I mean, if your house was on fire, you'd call the fire department. But if your basement's leaking radon, you can't, because you can't see it, you can't smell it. But yeah, anyway, that's another idea, and I'm sure people do that, but I don't think that's like their primary income, because like once you've hit all the houses in an area, I mean, they say to test it like once every 2 years. But it's interesting, I have plenty of these ideas. Another one, if you're interested, I could just share ideas all night long. And I won't, but I was looking at getting my scuba diving certification. And if it's legal, and I think it is, you could put together, if you're a certified scuba instructor, I'm not, I don't even have my scuba license. But you could charge like $200 for an online video course, that, you could print out an actual paper certificate once you finished. And then you could have like 2 days of like open water training and, getting a feel for all the equipment and stuff, hands-on. But yeah, that's, again, or anything like that. I mean, I guess not concealed carry permits, because that would, I think, have to be in person. I don't know how that would work, because you do have to shoot, but normally it's a 1-day event, so I don't know. But anyway, you could do that with anything, and sell courses. God, I look like an old man that like has diabetes and arthritis at the same time. I don't like that. Anyway, yeah. So this is free form. I also cut the book review just because I felt like it was taking up way too much time, and I was putting way too much effort into that. This was a little late notice. Like I said, I worked the past 16 days mowing lawns and working on my own business, and I got a tax issue I have to take care of. Not an issue, just a thing that I have to take care of. But yeah, because I think the deadline to file for quarterly is tomorrow. But anyway, yeah, find a good accountant. If you don't learn anything else from me in business, you got to find a good accountant. But first, you have to be generating income. So, priority number 2, I guess, would be find a great accountant. Yeah, I'm trying to make these more relaxed. It just seemed like I was so stiff in the past several. So I'm trying to loosen up. It's a different thing being live rather than, being able to edit things and stuff. But anyway, yeah, so next week I'm going to Disney, actually. Disney World in Orlando, Florida. A lot of people have been there. Put in the comments whether you love them or hate them. I really would rather be laying on a beach in Puerto Rico smoking cigars for $500 a person. But the girlfriend likes Disney, so we spent significantly more on this. And we will on food. Apparently, it's during the Food and Wine Festival at Epcot. But yeah, so I mean, next time I stream, it'll be at Disney. It'll be from Disney, so that'll be cool. We're staying at the Animal Kingdom Lodge, which is they have like a savanna right next to it, and they have like zebras and giraffes and all sorts of like African animals and stuff. So I'm looking forward to that. Yeah, no, that's gonna be Sunday through Friday, next the 23rd through like the 29th, 28th, something. But yeah, so I'll probably take some footage there. Yeah, so that's I'll be driving down to my place tomorrow, so maybe I'll get some footage shot for you guys. I'm also in contact with a developer for my secret project, which I will not reveal yet. But I'll tell you, it's the date for it to come out is next week. And I would never ask you guys to buy from me in a video. You know, if I want to do that, I'll run ads. Don't buy from me. How about that? But yeah, anyway, this is just informal. I'm just talking about what is on my mind, and that came up. I'm not pitching you. But it is like it's a sales training program for millennials. So give me your feedback. I mean, I see a lot of programs, and again, I'm trying my hardest not to pitch this, and I'm not going to. Don't buy it. Don't buy my program, please. Even though it is great value and it's the best value for the money in the industry. I see a lot of programs for like $500 a month on sales, and I just think that's ridiculous for people. It's not ridiculous because I do think it generally does pay off. But I think that the prices are sometimes unattainable for millennials or people that are starting a business, you know, and that's their target market. And so I think that some hero in the industry should lower their price to $47 a month, which is like one night at the bar for most college kids. And I'll have that. I've got over 100 videos shot. It's just going to be a video course. And I'm thinking I'll probably throw in a 15 minute, maybe 20 minutes. I can do 20 minutes. 20-minute consultation with me to either role play, customer sales person. Cold calls, you want me to evaluate your pitch, I'll do it. Not you. Don't buy. You're not going to buy from me. But the potential person, and I'm just talking about this because it's at the front of my mind. I'm not trying to sell you anything. But yeah, so that's in the works. So I think it's going to be a huge success. And I think that a lot of millennials don't know how to shake somebody's hand and say, let's do business. And sales is simple. Closing a sale is simple, but it's not easy. And a lot of things in life are like that. Getting in shape. It's simple, but it's not easy. Having a good relationship. It's simple, but it's not easy. Do one thing every day that will make your relationship stronger. Anyway. Yeah, I was just talking to my girlfriend and about this subject of relationships. And I know I said it last time. I'll have to review. I've been reading Men Are From Mars, Women Are From Venus. And I asked her, because they said this in the book. With women, you get 1 point per action. So whether you buy her a yacht or you bring her some flowers, both of those are equal in her eyes. And so that's why a lot of relationships, The women say I do everything because they're doing, cooking, cleaning, stay-at-home women anyway. And then the husbands are just working. And so it's very important to understand that in relationships. But anyway, yeah. So I asked her the question, look, if I spent like $10,000 twice a year on like really big trips or something, or like going to the opera or theater, she loves theater, or if I were to buy you a single flower every day, which one would you prefer? And she said, without hesitation, the flower, every single day. And it's just like business. All it takes is consistency. God, I look like a 70s something. But anyway, yeah. I'll probably close out early tonight. I worked all day. That's why the stream was a little bit late. I'm just kind of tired. But no, I'm not tired. I'll never tell myself that I'm tired. That's one of my rules, along with don't lend money to friends or family, because you'll probably lose both your friend and your money. What else? Oh, yeah. Should you work on Sundays? Now, this is an interesting question, especially if you're religious and even if you're not. The secular world seems to be pushing towards working less. For some reason. I have no idea why. But, yeah, they always teach you in church, Sunday school, remember the Sabbath. Keep it holy. Take it off. And this is traditional, too, A lot of families would not do anything, not even cook on Sunday. And Orthodox Jews do this as well. Very, very strict religious people. So should you work on Sunday? Is it non-religious? If you're agnostic or an atheist, I guess you don't care about this part. But if you have to, you work on Sunday. And if that's what it takes to build your business and your brand, take care of your family, you work on Sunday. They say, oh, Sunday is for rest. The Sabbath is for rest. Keep it holy. God rested on the seventh day. Well, yeah. It's because he created the entire universe in 6 days. What have you done? Made 10 cold calls? Probably not even that. Played on your phone at work all day? Tried to get up the courage to call a client? And you may be a wealthy person. You may be successful. You may do a lot more than that. In which case, go ahead, take Sunday off. But if you need to work on Sunday, you need to work on Sunday. I think that religiously speaking, and I'm using these logical if-then statements, because I think a religion should be logical, not just faith. And so you say, if there is a God that exists, that created humans in his image, then, because of that statement, he must also be logical like us. Probably way more logical. And so you'd think, okay, if I can make sense out of this, not like crimes or anything, but if I can make sense of working on Sunday to take care of my family, to build a business so that the greater good can be accomplished, so that I can afford to raise my children, so that I can afford to write a check to finish the church basketball hoop project, or whatever, put a new roof on, then that's what you got to do, because that is accomplishing the greater good. And now we can't always think in terms of greater good, because that's how you lead to groupthink and utilitarianism. But in terms of this one subject, I think that it's not a sin to work on Sunday. I think that you should probably read the Bible and spend one day where you only work half a day or something, maybe. But yeah, no, I mean, short term, work on Sunday. Long term, try to keep one day, just not even for religious reasons, just to recharge and to spend time with your family, work on that. Do some hobbies, blacksmith, build a dollhouse for your daughter. Get away. A change of environment is always good. To think on problems and figure out solutions. So anyway, I'm Kris Schwieman with the Millennial Entrepreneur Stream, number 6, and I'll see you next week from Disney. Probably going to upload some videos this week. Take care.